if you owe somebody in 2019, why use COVID money and monies that were there during COVID to pay for those debts? You weren't there during that time.
Yes, sir.
It's not an issue. Because if that school now, immediately you got there, got award for 2019, 2020 for what the students did very well.
Yes, sir.
You will be the principal and you'll be the one on the dailies and the TV. Now there is wahala. Don't tell us you weren't there. Government is supposed to be a continuum. So please take it as it is that you've met that problem. Why will you, because we won't be saying why will that person or the people there, yes, why will you use monies of that? Do we have budgetary provision? Do you have any waiver to spend such monies in those ways?
Well, just what I still maintain that vendors were owed and we had shortfall before that time.
When were the vendors owed? When you want to give us report based with dates, please. Send to us is what we say you should read out. Read it out. If you have it there, read it out. Give us the page so that we will also follow you if it's there. We want to do this thing as fast as possible. And if you permit me, let me give you one assistance.
Yes, sir.
In April 2020, federal government released to your school 28,541,672.83.
Yes, sir.
In May, we released the same amount to you. In June, 13,090,466.07. In July, the same amount. In August, the same amount. In September, the same amount. That totals 109,445,208.94. Those were times that you were supposed to be at home. The students that you say you have meal subsidies for are supposed to be at home. That is over 100 million to FGC Kwali alone. And if you say you have owed before then, who did you owe? What was the debts for? And why use this money for that? You have a waiver. Those are just simple questions you need to answer us yes or no, so that we'll be able to move. Do you have waivers to spend these monies on debts of previous years?
I don't have a document to back that up now, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
But do you have them back? Do you have them back in the office?
We were producing, excuse me, sir, we were producing all these things before. Those things highlighted by my brother over there, sir. At a point, we got information through our WhatsApp that we should, stay action and use a particular template which we just submitted now. Had it been, with those documents, we should have been able to, look for evidence to justify. Presented the evidence to justify the spendings.
Mr. Principal, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry to cut you short. What you provided here is alien to what we have in our own template. Whatever you have produced here and you brought now here, how do you want us to look at these documents, which is alien to what we already have? So whoever gave you those instructions has given you instruction as maybe outside your employer outside what we requested that you gave to us, that you bring to us. So because none of them, your PAMSEC, whoever it is that is in the ministry, none of them communicated this to us, and we will not use this. And that's why I'm just asking you, so that not to waste our time. Right? We have the infractions. I can read several to you here of Wali here. So it's a page to a school.
Okay. All right.
We know what the federal government had given to you at that time. We know what it is. But you are saying now, even the answers you are giving to us now is still not what you have here on your own document too. We've asked, what did you use the monies for? You said you paid debts. Debts of which year? So please let's have that. If that is the way you want us to look at it, Please let's have, this is 109445 that was given to you when students were not in session. What did you do with it?
So I don't have
The
any
records.
document there to support it here now.
problem.
Sir. That's the truth, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
There's another clarification I would want to also make. I think those payment was made to the companies that were not registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission. Is that true?
Was the desk officer there? Sorry, Mr. Principal. Was the desk officer there at that time?
Yes, sir. That's what I'm conferring with.
Okay.
Yes.
Ajia, what's your name? I can't hear you. Please use the mic. Use your mic.
Yes.
What's your name?
I'm Tijani Fatima,
Okay. What grade level are you?
principal accountant.
This is my principal now. This one principal. You are principal accountant. You are the same thing. Oh, yeah, please. Mr. Principal, please up your mic so that she will be able to speak. You had all that I read out.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything to say to them?
You mentioned that these companies are not registered with CAC. They are registered, sir.
Okay. Do you have their CAC registration?
We don't have it. We've done all those, all you asked, we've done we've done them, but since they say we should come with only the templates, we didn't come with the evidence.
So maybe we'll need to have a recess and ask you all to go back so that you'll be able to bring, because there's nothing we are going to work on.
No, even in your soft copy submission.
This is their soft copy submission that I'm looking now.
Okay, the soft copy of this one.
Yes.
The soft copy of this one. We earlier produced the soft copy of.
So
those
maybe
things,
we'll have to. Oh, you have to see.
Mr. Chairman, my respected colleague, the clerk, invited guest, I remain Honorable Abraham Najia, member representing Gwagwalada Kuje, Kwale Abaji. I'm from FCT. Mr. Chairman, the papers before us is not exactly what we requested for. And I'm sure what is happening to FGC Kwale will equally be the same thing to other FGC. So for us not to waste our own time and their own precious time too, I will want to move a motion that these people be relieved for today. A date, fresh date should be given to them to comply with our request so that the hearing can commence proper. I so move, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you very much. That's a motion that is on ground, and the motion, even without being seconded, will be carried because we will not waste our time. But while that is going on, your motion still subsists. Permit me to just hear this accountant out so that we'll be able to move from there.
I don't know, I have, like they give me statements and the beneficiary, I have this with I have the soft copy with my handset. I don't know to allow me to make copies.
You are on oath here. Whatever it is that you bring to us will be accepted in your own name, and saying you are on oath, and we will have to stamp it, and the principal also sign it. But permit me to ask you, just ask yourself and your principal. Mr. Principal, when did you resume in that school?
October 2022.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Who was the principal and the bursar as at the time we were talking about this?
The principal was Mrs. Hassan, and the bursar, Mr. James Emmanuel.
So where is Mrs. Hassan now?
Hassan, I learned is in PECAS, Federal Education Policy Assurance Service in Bauchi.
Okay.
Bauchi.
And the other man?
He's the bursar of one of the music colleges. I think he's here.
He's here?
Yeah, I saw him this time.
Oh, thank you. So that your report, when you are coming here, will be full. We have several individuals, and let me mention a few to you. You paid 14.49 million to one Ibrahim Jumain. You paid Salami KA 8,130,000. You paid Akonde FO 10,630,000. You paid Adeni OE with 4,100,000. You paid Aregbesola OR 6,170,000. And just as several of them is there, just as I've told you, the job of the Public Accounts Committee, is for us to investigate monies that were appropriated to you that was not spent very well. We have told some of your leaders that the way they are going about this Unity School issue, the leadership of Public Accounts Committee may not have any other thing than to say we want to invite the EFCC in. This is the last we are giving to all Unity schools to come in and give us this report, so that we'll do our own in-house. You know, me now, you've not seen gone close by here. There is nobody that will carry gun in the National Assembly. You are the ones that elected us here. And it is easy for us to talk to ourselves like one big happy family. Where there are infractions, the leadership of both the House and the Public Accounts Committee will sit and tell us what we need to do. But if you take it further from here, none of us will have control over what happens to anybody. So if we are saying, give us document, and some other people are saying, okay, don't give them that big document, just hide under a few. You are all teachers. If you brought this to school now and say, student, please, exam has started. This is what you want to read for the exams. And you have set the questions. And the person is supposed to read and answer. Will that person pass? So that's where we are. If we have any school, please, madam, off your mic. Thank you. If you have any school that has better presentation, fuller presentation, permit me to say, of what it is that we want to discuss, can the school signify so that we'll take them? We cannot take you on this. You have a copy of the letter we sent to them. Sit here. So if you of what we need from them, just let us get that out. If we need to send it back to them or they collect it now, so that give one copy to them in Central, so that they will have it now and they will just bring the copies to us.